Only in Japan.
Japanese schools have a reputation for serving up some of the world's best lunches. Japan has a very low child obesity rate, which made me wonder what kids are actually eating here. Non-students can't eat at a Japanese elementary school, so I found the next best thing. This is KYUSHOKU Toban, which literally means school lunch duty. It's a restaurant which serves authentic Japanese school lunches and a great place to try out a lot of things. Inside on the first floor, it looks like a normal restaurant in Japan. But if you go up to the second floor, you're in for a surprise. This is a Japanese school-themed restaurant. This place is really cool because it gives you a chance to eat Japanese elementary school food, which we can't do normally because we can't go to a Japanese elementary school. And to join me on this report to help explain the Japanese point of view is...
すごいすごい見て見てほら黒板とかちゃんと机もある懐かしいごめんなさいはいこんにちはミサトです
Misato. The second floor is a 5th grade classroom with a lot of the same interior items you find at many Japanese schools, from the wall clocks to the small desks and backpacks to the classroom duty wheel. The menu has some photos and there are recommended courses. Misato and I place our orders.
The amazing Japanese agepan.
The agepan, or fried sweetbread, is a Japanese school lunch regular that is simple to make. It starts with a plain long baked bun that is placed in hot oil. It's not dunked so it doesn't get saturated in oil. It just floats there like a boat. Flip it to cook the bottom. Japanese school lunch calories are well regulated. This entree was developed right after World War II to increase the daily caloric intake of students at an affordable price. It's traditionally served in sugar with a topping like kinako, roasted soybean powder. To older Japanese, it's a nostalgic food that they can share with their kids, and it's still on many school lunch menus today. Kubota-san and the staff prepare our order. At Japanese schools, everyone eats the same thing. Kids don't have a choice. But here, there's a menu and they've got to be ready for any order. They sometimes have regional school foods off menu, so ask if you're curious about something. Rice, miso soup, noodles, meat sauce, and curry or stew. The order is placed on a tray and taken to us on the second floor classroom. The classroom was starting to smell a whole lot better. Before eating, you have to do one important thing. Say, itadakimasu, or bon appetit.
Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu.
So, what's the deal with Japanese school lunches? The Japanese school lunch program started in 1954 nationwide. Before that, kids brought a bento to school. Caloric intake and nutritional value is regulated for every scheduled meal. Kids can't choose what they want to eat. Everyone eats the same thing. If you hate something, you still have to eat it, or stay until you do. There's no cafeteria in Japanese schools. Kids eat in the classroom, and there's no sushi for safety reasons. Milk is served with every meal. Meals are paid for each month by parents, which usually costs around $40 to $60 a month. Nearly all ingredients are locally produced, with meals usually made from scratch. Learning about nutrition starts with what kids eat in their lunches. Are your schools the same way? Here's the ultimate school lunch, a little of everything. Soup, meat sauce, curry stew, salad, and noodles with agepan and milk. These noodles are called soft men. Curry rice is a school lunch favorite. A side of miso soup. Here's one with a pasta salad, vegetable soup and rice with furikake flavoring. And agepan, of course. Furikake here is seaweed, a little salt, and sesame. Here, the softman is accompanied by meat sauce and a salad. Here's a controversial one, whale. It's not served these days in schools, but it's possible to get a little here. Whale was cheaper than beef and chicken and could feed thousands. Nothing ever wasted. A frozen mikan orange for dessert. Kids sometimes can't use chopsticks, so there's a spork. Who doesn't love a spork?
School lunch taste test.
わ
わお
お見てねほら、
どうです日本の給食は
This looks really good. So this is a authentic Japanese lunch. 本当の給食みたいですか
そっくりです
Misato has soft men and meat sauce with dessert.
これは何ですか
これねソフト
ラーメン
麺ソフト麺っていう名前の
ソフト麺何が違う
なんだろうなんか私の知ってるソフト麺もうちょっと太いんだけどでもうどんでもないしラーメンでもないし不思議な麺
ソフト麺
ソフト麺でも私これ大好き
It comes cooked in the pack. Misato likes to cut it up with her fingers, smushing it like this, then eating it in the meat sauce. After she divides it up, she opens the pack. Her style is to eat it directly out of it like this. Dip it in the sauce. Cover it really good. To get more sauce, open up the soft men like this. And eat. Of course, it's good. Maybe even better than spaghetti. I've gotten into a little trouble with mine. Agepan is a main dish, and it's a little messy. I can imagine kids everywhere have the same problem.
口が汚くなるね
The 揚げパン is filled with sugar
そう
きなこ
きなこでもさきなこいっぱいかかってる方が美味しいでしょ
Yeah, it is really good, but it just doesn't seem healthy to me. Mine came with a curry stew and salad. I'm confused. Is agepan the dessert?
デザートでし
デザートじゃない
ょ違うこれドーナツみたい
そう
砂糖きなこフライドブレッド It's dessert だからデザート先に食べる
デザートじゃないもん揚げパンご飯主食
Really? I'm starting to like Japanese school
There's the milk. It's served in a glass bottle here, but in schools it comes in cartons. On special days, kids get this flavored powder. I chose strawberry over caramel, coffee, and chocolate. Simply put it in the milk like this and stir until it turns pink. All in all, a great lunch. It really was a unique experience to eat a school lunch in a classroom like this.
Ask my Japanese neighbor.
Mr. Seiichi is my 96-year-old neighbor, and I came here to ask him what he ate as a student before World War II.
のり弁
のり弁
This is a convenience store noriben. Rice, a little soy sauce, and fish flakes with roasted seaweed on top. Today's noriben comes with luxurious fried foods on top, not the noriben Mr. Seiichi ate in his school days.
結局ご飯
はい
そののりかけて
はい
あとかつぶしね
かつお節
かけてのりかけて
給食なかった
給食はなかった給食はほら戦争終わってからね一枚の大きなのりをね、焼いてこう入れてご飯かけてでまた
何飲みましたか牛乳飲みましたか
牛乳なんかほら贅沢しんだからね
毎日のり弁食べましたか
そうだよ毎日だね他にほらないもんね
じゃあ
食べるものが
のり弁だけありました、
あとイワシね
イワシ
イワシだよねそんなもんだけどねイワシのほら干したやつね
野菜食べなかった、
野菜は高いからね
Back in the day, bentos were prepared in metal boxes, which roasted on top of old daruma stoves.
教室の中にほらお弁当の匂いがねいっぱいねよかったよ
やっぱりいい匂いでしょ
匂いがね
Next to recess, school lunches are the best part of any kid's day, and that's what KYUSHOKU TOBAN is all about. Those smiles. Food brings people together, no matter your age. Kubota-san has been working here for a long time, and I wanted to know the recipe of its success.
給食、そうですね、小学校とかやっぱ中学校で皆さん給食を食べてるので、やっぱその時はやっぱみんな笑顔で食べてるので、やっぱそういう場を作りたかったので、はい、そういうお店を提供したいと思って作りました。
I have to agree. I can now see what makes Japanese school lunches so amazing. If you want to be a Japanese student again, or let's say a transfer student from a place far away, this is where you can experience it a little and have a great lunch too. Next time, the Japanese manhole uncovered. I go to a factory to see how they are made and why they have such designs. We go all over the country. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button and watch another one of Only in